In the previous chapters, we went through the theory of calorie counting. We've seen that mainstream science still considers obesity as a result of an imbalance between calories in and calories out. In this lecture, I will be talking about my favorite myth. You may have heard the saying, a calorie is a calorie. In other words, it makes no difference what you eat, all types of foods have the same fattening effect as long as they contain the same amount of calories. This notion is just as absurd as it sounds. You may suspect that each type of food has totally different effect on your metabolism. Let me tell you an example. Imagine if you were to eat 100 calories of sugar or 100 calories of cabbage. Do both foods have the same fattening effect? Of course not. Although both foods contain 100 calories, they have absolutely different effect on your metabolism. Sugar is a very energy-dense food. 100 calories are packed into a small amount of only 25 grams, which is the equivalent of 2 tablespoons. Shortly after ingestion, the sugar will cause a sudden spike in blood glucose levels, which is followed by an insulin rush. Insulin is an anabolic hormone and is the main driving force behind obesity. Acting like a squirrel or a hamster, insulin works hard to store every possible food item for later use. After the initial blood sugar peak, however, blood glucose levels will drop faster than normal and you will be even hungrier than before. As a result, you will end up eating more food. Cabbage, on the other hand, is not an energy-dense food. 400 grams, which is about half an entire cabbage, contains the same amount of energy as 2 tablespoons of sugar. Besides calories, cabbage also contains fiber and a lot of water. By slowing down nutrient absorption, fibers prevent enormous fluctuations in blood sugar levels. Since there are no sharp blood sugar spikes, insulin levels also remain stable. Fewer nutrients will be stored as fat. As we've seen in the previous example, what source the energy comes from definitely makes a difference. Fats, proteins and carbohydrates are all metabolized differently. Even within the same carbohydrate group, all types of sugars and starches have a very different fattening effect. We can conclude that not all calories are created equal. Some of them can make you obese, while others have just a minimal effect on your weight.